Here's a frequent scenario. Users remove the Authenticator app from their phone. They change their devices, or the phone gets lost or broken. In this case, if the users didn't configure an alternate authentication method, they probably won't be able to access their Microsoft 365 business account. They won't be able to complete the two-step verification. If you are the Microsoft 365 administrator, then you will be the hero. You can reset multi-factor authentication for any user in your subscription when they lose their phone or can't access their Microsoft 365 Authenticator. My name is Carlos, and I help small businesses all around the world with their Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace subscription. For more information, visit itwithcarlos.com. In this video, I will show you step by step how to reset multi-factor authentication for your users in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. This is an updated version of a previous video. Now, what happens after resetting multi-factor authentication for a user? Well, the user will be prompted to configure the Authenticator app on their new phone the next time they try to log into their account. It is just that simple. Let's see the steps that you as the admin need to follow. To start this demo, we will access a test account with a user that has never configured multi-factor authentication. In this case, we are using the URL portal.office.com. We enter the email address and click on Next. And we enter the password and click on Sign In. Since this user has never configured multi-factor authentication, the user will find this. Let's keep your account secure. From here, the user will be able to configure the Authenticator app on his phone. So we click on Next. The user will need to download the Authenticator app. Then we can click on Next. We are ready to continue and click on Next. From our phone, we open the Authenticator app and we will add a new account in the Authenticator. We select Work or School account, and here we will select the option to scan a QR code. We are just reading the code, and the account has been added to my Authenticator. So I'm ready to click on Next. Now on my phone is popping up a window asking for this number, 71. I will enter it on my phone. Now I'm being authorized to access the account. Now I can click on Next. The Authenticator app on my phone has been configured, so I can click on Done. Since this is a test account, I'm just going to select No. So this is the regular process to set up the Authenticator app. Now we're going to think on an hypothetical situation. This user who just configured his phone lost it. So his phone is not available anymore. So we are now signing out. And then click on Sign Out. I'm just going to close the browser and open it again. I will log in again with the test account, which is peter@itv.cloud. So I click on Next. We enter the password and click on Sign In. So now the user will need to approve the access from his phone using the Authenticator app. Now let's think about this hypothetical case. The user just lost his phone, so he is not able to authorize the access from his phone. He can try this option. I can't use my Authenticator app right now. So I click here, and he has two options: to approve from the Authenticator app or use a verification code. However, this verification code is also accessible from the app. So this is the case where we, as the administrator, will be able to reset multi-factor authentication for this user, and he will be able to configure it again the next time he tries to log in. So let's see the steps that we, as the administrator, can follow to reset multi-factor authentication for this user. I'm going to sign in with my admin account in a different browser. So this is the admin account for my test subscription. I will click on Next. I will enter my password. I authorize it from my phone. And now I will go to the admin center. I will find the admin icon here on the left. If for any reason I don't see it, I can click on the 9 little dot in the upper left corner. And I will see here, admin. Within the admin panel on the left, we can click on Show All just to expand the menu. And we will see Users. And then click on Active Users. On the right, we will see all the users for our Microsoft 365 subscription. On the top menu, we will find Multifactor Authentication. We click on it. Now it is taking us to the Identity Portal. Here we will find again all the users, and we will search for the user that has the issue. Here we have it, Peter Test. We select the user, scroll up a little bit, and we will find this option, User Multifactor Authentication Settings. Here we have three options. Require selected users to provide contact method again, delete all existing add passwords generated by the selected users, or restore multi-factor authentication on all remembered devices. To reset multi-factor authentication, we have to select this option. Require selected users to provide contact methods again. Then we click on Save. At this point, multi-factor authentication is reset for this user. We can close here, and then we can try to log in again as Peter. Let's try again. We open a new browser, and we will enter the email address or username, which is peter@itbe.cloud, and click on Next, and we will enter the password. Click on Sign In. As we can see here, the user will need to configure the Authenticator app on his phone again. So this is what happened when you reset multi-factor authentication for a specific user. So the user will have the opportunity to configure his Authenticator app on his phone again. Resetting multi-factor authentication for other users is only available for admin users. If you, as the admin, don't have access to your phone or to your Authenticator, then you can watch this video here. After resetting multi-factor authentication for a user, they will be able to set up the Authenticator app again, just like they did the first time. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to learn more tips and tricks about Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace, make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you have any comment or question, leave them here down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Remember, stay secure in the cloud and keep tech savvy.